So this is the Nothing CMF Phone 1. Now for those who doesn't know about this brand, let me tell you that this is CMF brand which comes under Nothing, and Nothing is created by Carl Pei, who was also the founder of OnePlus alongside with Pete Lau. Now he left OnePlus and Pete Lau and created his own company known as Nothing, and under Nothing branding we have three phones already: Nothing Phone 1, Nothing Phone 2 and Phone 2A. Now the craze for all the Nothing products are insane, and they all are very hyped products, or I can even say overhyped. And during these launches they also introduced this brand CMF, which comes under Nothing, and it used to make smart wearables like smartwatch, smart buds and power adapters, but the users were demanding that when they will launch their first phone, and finally the most demanding product is here, the CMF Phone 1. Well, anyway, the good thing which I can notice is that we have a seal here. So I removed this seal, and now the phone will come out like this, so we don't need to tear apart the box. Well, why I'm saying this, because in Nothing phones we usually see that in Nothing Phone 1 and Nothing Phone 2 that we have to tear the box in order to bring the phone. Alright, there is one more seal, sorry. So in Nothing phones the box becomes useless once we bring out the phone from the box, but here that's not the case. So now I can keep this box in my rack. So here it comes, something like this. So we have a Type-C to Type-C cable, the phone itself, and that's it. We don't have anything else. I don't think that we have. Let me check. Okay, a SIM ejector tool. Well, that's really cool. And there is CMF branding as well on this SIM ejector tool, very unique one. And there is this branding as well. Alright, so that's it, that's the box package. I mean, even in the mid-range phone we don't get power adapter. Yeah, there is Type-C to Type-C cable, but you have to buy the charger, the adapter separately. Anyway. Alright, so this is the first look. Alright, so first thing first, I have ordered this in green color and it is looking absolutely beautiful. And kudos to Flipkart, they delivered this phone on the same day. I ordered it at 12:30 p.m. and I received the phone at 9:30 p.m. on the same day. So great service by Flipkart. And talking about the color, then it is very good, although it is plastic. But let me tell you one thing, it comes in 4 colors: blue, orange, green and black. Now this one and black one comes with pure plastic, but if you buy the orange and blue one, it also comes with plastic, but it has a vegan leather finish. So the weight of this phone is 197 grams, so the green one and the black one, and the weight of those two, which comes with vegan leather finish, weighs around 202 grams. So 5 grams extra for that vegan leather, so point to be noted. But yeah, I'm not complaining that this doesn't come with vegan leather, it is looking good. But now let's set up the phone. So it is showing CMF by Nothing and some cool patterns. Alright guys, so to set up this phone I need to insert a valid SIM card. Without that I can't set up this phone. This is also something I have seen in the Nothing phones. Well, other companies allows you to set up the phone without even the SIM card, but here you have to do that. So yeah, I have to insert a SIM and I'm using this SIM ejector pin. I'm in SIM ejector tool. So here we go. And talking about, okay, so here we have 2 SIM cards, or 1 SIM and 1 micro SD card. So that is nice that we have an expandable storage here in the Nothing Phone 1. Sorry, in the CMF Phone 1. Alright guys, so I will set up the phone and use this phone for 3 to 4 hours, and then I will give you my honest first impressions and also an initial conclusion that whether you should buy this phone or not. Alright guys, so here I am after using this phone for 3 hours, and first thing first, it has an under display fingerprint scanner and it works fine, but you have to put your finger properly onto that. And also the position could have been slightly higher for better reach like this, but it is on slightly lower side, which personally I'm not a big fan of, but yeah, it is what it is. And also it received an OTA update, so I update that. There was a lot of things which Nothing CMF Phone 1 improved through that software update, and the PhonePe application was crashing before that update. After that update it was still crashing, so what I did, I uninstalled PhonePe and I then reinstall it, and now it's working absolutely fine. So this is the one bug, or let's say the interference, which I have faced so far in these 3 hours. Apart from that, the UI feels very snappy. It runs on Nothing OS 2.6, And in terms of software, you won't miss any experience at all. Like the whole customization is there and everything is there, which you will get in the more expensive Nothing Phone 1 and Nothing Phone 2 as well. So that is one very good thing. There is no bloatware, no ad. So if you want a 15,000 rupee phone with no nonsense, I guess this is straight away a very good appealing option for you guys. And I'm personally liking it a lot. It's very snappy as well. So this is one thing I really like about Nothing phones, that they are very smooth and snappy, like very fast responsive, same as the old OnePlus phones. It gives that vibe, you know. So yeah, I really like it. And talking about other things like the other specifications, then it has 5000 mAh battery and no adapter inside the box, but it supports 33-watt medium fast charging. We can say, yeah, medium fast, not fast charging. And talking about the processor, then it has MediaTek Dimensity 7300 processor, which is based on 4nm technology. So the battery life must be good, but I will test all those things in my full review video, so make sure to subscribe the channel for that. And yeah, but definitely considering the price, the processor which CMF used here is actually very good. It's not underpowered. For the price, it's very good. So performance wise also, this phone is going to be, I mean, it won't disappoint us in the performance department for sure. Talking about the cameras, then it has a single working camera, which is a 50 megapixel camera. I clicked some shots, but these shots are not enough to jump to the conclusion of the cameras. But in my initial impression, I would say that it is decent. I have to test the camera more thoroughly so that I can tell you that whether it is, you know, decent or not for the price. So wait for my full review video. And talking about the most highlighting part is definitely the screws on the back, on the rear panel, which 1 2 3 total 4 screws are there. So you can remove these screws and you can remove the whole back of the phone and you can apply other case. There are 4 colors. So right now I guess blue and orange are available on Flipkart, but you know, the accessories, like not just back cover, there are other accessories as well, and the pricing of those accessories are very expensive considering the price of the phone. You know, when I looked at the price of the accessories, it felt like, you know, I am purchasing accessories of like a 40 or 50,000 phone, not a 15,000 phone. So in my very honest opinion, I will suggest you guys to buy the color which you are liking. Okay, do not think like, okay, right now I'm gonna buy green and later I will buy another 1200 case in orange color to apply that orange color case here. Okay, so that is not a very ideal thing to do in my opinion, especially someone who is buying a 15,000 rupee phone. Buying a 1200 case just for a different color is not very practical, neither ideal in my opinion. So better buy a color which you are liking. Definitely, I mean, Nothing CMF did a good job here, that you can customize the whole back by removing it and then reapply another case, another, you know, rear back panel basically. So that's a very good move. And also here you get this dialer type of thing, which is nice. But you know what, when I hold this phone, sometimes my pinky finger rests on this and it feels like I'm touching the camera. So I have to, you know, recheck that whether I am touching the camera or not, and then I realize, okay, no, it's the dialer. So I need some time to get adjust to this, but you know, this is something new, so that's what I felt, so I'm sharing with you. And also while watching the video like this, I put my finger on this screw and it felt like, you know, like, oh no, the rear back is gone, like it's broken or something. Then I saw again and then I was like, oh, it was the screw. Not the whole rear back panel is gone, it's a screw, so it's different type of feeling. So I guess these are the small things which feels weird to use in my first impressions, but I guess in 2 to 3 days I will get used to that. And talking about the build quality, then it is neither very, you know, lightweight nor very heavy. It is in the medium, like 200 grams, it is around 200 grams, right? So it is just medium, and also it feels solid. It doesn't feel weak or fragile. No, it's not. It's built properly, and also the buttons are tactile enough. It gives good response, so no doubts. I mean, in terms of build quality, it is good. And in terms of look also, I really like the back panel of this phone. And from the front, it has a 6.67 inch AMOLED display with 120 Hz high refresh rate. It's a 1080p panel, and the regular brightness is 700 nits, like while normally using the phone it is 700 nits, and while watching HDR videos it can reach to 2000 nits of peak brightness. And I played HDR video in YouTube, there was no problem, it ran smoothly. But in Netflix the HDR is not supporting at the moment. But talking about the normal brightness, I went to my terrace to click some pictures, and you know, it was an overcast condition here in my city, and still I felt like the brightness is little on a dimmer side, it's not that bright. So now I'm curious to see the display in direct sunlight, like direct harsh sunlight. So I will include all these small details and information in my full review video. So again, I'm telling you to subscribe the channel, and the whole series of videos which will come on my channel related to CMF, and also if possible I will do some comparisons with the other competitor of CMF on my channel, and all those are going to be completely honest because no company is going to pay me, and also it is going to be fully unbiased because I'm an iPhone user, as you can see. So I have nothing to do with taking this side of one phone and not the other. So you can trust my channel and me, and so yeah, for that you can definitely subscribe the channel. I know it's frustrating to hear because I have already said this 3 times. I'm really sorry. It is not going to happen for the 4th time. Anyway, well, talking about connectivity, then it has Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.3, 10 5G bands. It has 4G plus as well as 5G plus. And as I said, you can either use 2 SIM cards or 1 SIM and 1 expandable, like 1 memory card. So that's really nice. So you like 128 GB base storage is also just fine in my opinion, because to store photos and videos, we have that expandable storage option. So that's really nice. And talking about software support, then it will get 2 years of major Android update. Right now it is on Android 14 out of the box, so it will get Android 15 and 16, and also 3 years of security patches updates. So that's also nice. Alright, now it's time to the conclusion, like the mini conclusion. So in my first impressions, I really like this phone. So if like if I am looking to buy a phone around 15,000 or 16,000 rupees in the market right now, because of this unique appeal and also because of the great software, I'm just a fan of this simple minimalistic software, I can buy this phone. But it is still too early because I'm not still aware about the bugs and all. Like right now, as I said, I face some issue while opening PhonePe, Google Pay. These are very basic apps and very important apps for everyone in India. So I'm not sure like what type of bugs I am gonna receive in the future. Also, I'm not sure about the battery life and performance in long run, and also the camera performance. These are the things also which I need to check briefly before jumping to the main full conclusion. Okay, so I will better suggest you to wait for my full review video. And but yeah, if you ask me, I really like this phone. For the price, it's really impressive, at least for me. This is what I feel. So with that said, I guess that's it from today's video. Thank you for watching. I will catch you guys in the next video. Until then, bye bye, take care.